Hey guys, um, I'm sorry. Some of you guys might be mad at me for this, and I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language, but at this point, I really don't care. I am so fucking sick of this benzo community. I'm tired of it. It's not fair. It's not right. The fear mongering, and on top of that, I am like a fucking satellite. I'm involved in these groups for this reason specifically. I watch people. I watch what they comment. I analyze on YouTube too. A lot of these doctors, these fucking doctors, right, are interviewing people about their horror stories. And mind you, there are about 5 or 6 different other aspects of their stories that could play in 137% to what they're going through, right? I've got diabetes, I've got Lyme's disease, I've got all of this stuff. But I saw this video today and I guess, well, it has to be the benzos. What the fuck? And on top of that, I'm looking at people's comments. There are people that write stuff like, I was on Clonopin for 15 years, 20 years. I tapered off in a month and I didn't have these symptoms. And people, listen to me. People literally comment, they reply, and they say, well, just wait until the protracted withdrawals hit you. I'm sitting there and I'm like, you fucking asshole. Or they say stuff like, oh, what an amazing story. But unfortunately, a lot of us, actually, most of everybody, suffers for the rest of their lives. Suffering for the rest of their lives, yet they're still alive and young and have the opportunities to get better and jump out of these shithole groups. It's like everybody's, and I'm sorry, and I'm gonna get shit for this, but my viewers, like I say in every video, you guys know me. I don't have a filter. I've had 2 suicide attempts in my fucking life. I've seen death in the fucking face. It's not fun. There's still times where I want to fucking kill myself. I'll admit it, there are times where I still want to. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's not a topic that is for the faint of heart. But I saw a video of a woman saying, Benzos killed my husband. Her husband had an addiction, right? He was given benzos to calm down, okay? The benzos were helping this person because he had all of these withdrawal symptoms before he did what he did, which I have a heart for. I'm sorry for her, and I feel for her and her husband. Her late husband, I feel for you. I do. But if you watch the video, she clearly has anxiety and panic problems herself. I have it. I have it bad. My sisters have it. A lot of my family members have it. Like we have panic disorder. I had not been given a script for benzos. One time, no, 2 times. One time, 3 days of alprazolam, 0.25 for insomnia, which was nothing. I didn't have any withdrawal symptoms. I didn't know that. Clonazepam. You know what I mean? To get on buprenorphine, to get through the 38, 36, 38 hours so I didn't go through precipitated withdrawal. You know what I mean? Just to get on that at that time, just to get through withdrawal. That was it. I didn't have no post-acute symptoms. I didn't have withdrawal symptoms from the benzos. But at the same time, it's like this woman is talking and saying, Everything that's, if you really listen to it, unrelated to benzos, like unrelated. This guy's on antipsychotics, SSRIs, a cocktail of different medications. But somehow, some way, at the end of that video and during the video, benzodiazepines are the reason for his death. What? I'm sorry, but that's not why he died. He didn't have a seizure. But everybody else down below, benzos are the devil. They give us brain damage. I said, did you fucking listen to the story? I watched and listened to the entire, nearly 2 hours of the story. This man had a history of depression and panic, not just anxiety. Anxiety, everybody has anxiety. Everybody has it. Some people don't, actually, but most of everybody has anxiety. They do. Generalized anxiety disorder, lots of people do. Panic disorder is on a whole different fucking level. I'm sorry, but it's on a whole different level. Uh, um, I'm sorry. It's bothering me. It really pisses me the fuck off. Agoraphobia these people have. They walk out of their house and they start to panic and they have to go back inside. I feel for them. I do. You have these issues. That is true. You have a genetic defect. You are wired to anxiety. The same people that are saying benzos screwed them up permanently are the same people that before they got on benzos, they had worse symptoms than after the benzos. Yet they're sitting there typing out their tales. You're still alive. You're still living. You're still my gab. Oh my god! It kind of. I'm sorry, but I'm pissed off right now. I'm actually like this. I'm actually pissed. I'm fucking pissed because I'm looking at these comments. There's people that comment on these doctors' videos interviewing all of the worst stories, and I believe that these people had either negative reactions to the benzos, as in negative reactions, like their body rejected them, and they went into different states where that does happen. It does happen. Then there's people that had withdrawal symptoms from benzos. It does happen. That is completely true. But you saw about 10 videos. You're making it seem like you saw 4 billion videos about all these people's experiences and you're generalizing it to everybody. Somebody comments down below on a video. I was on, like I said, clonazepam, alprazolam for 30 years. I tapered off within 2 months. I don't have any of these symptoms. Thank God. I pray for anybody that's struggling. Do you know what the responses are? You can look it up yourself. Seriously. You can look it up yourself. The comments, the replies are, you're lying. You have not witnessed anything yet. Wait for the protracted withdrawal symptoms. Wait for the protracted withdrawal symptoms. Who the You're lying. You've never been on a benzo. You're a troll. Why the fuck would these people, and excuse my language, but I'm not holding it back in this video. Why the fuck would these people watch these videos, comment, trying to shed light, positivity, good stories? They're rejected by society, told that they're bullshitting, that they're liars. To be honest with you, maybe like 6, 7, 8 years ago, these support groups were like somewhat beneficial, and benzo buddies and all of this crap. But eventually, the victims have this victim mentality where they become the bullies. They're bullying people. They're literally telling you you didn't go what you went through. You are a liar. I was on benzos for 5 days and I am permanently brain damaged. Little, I mean, if you read, I was also on antipsychotics, SSRIs. I cold turkeyed both of them. I was on the benzo for like 5 days. It's the benzo's fault. Whoa, dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. A lot of these people have, to be honest with you, narcissistic personalities. They have different psychiatric disorders, and they are blaming the benzodiazepines. I mean, I'm sick of it. Go on Google right now. I want you guys to do it. Go on Google right now. Look for positive benzodiazepine tapering stories. Positive, benzo, you know, uh, people that didn't have any withdrawal symptoms. There are a lot of people out there that didn't have one, that never had a symptom. Cold turkeying. Now, I'm not saying to do that, but there are people that have not had one symptom. I know people, my mother, 32 years, 1 milligram alprazolam, cold turkey. Never knew what withdrawal symptoms were. Never heard of it. She doesn't even know what they are now. I didn't bother to feed it into her head. She's like, why do you keep asking me that? I'm like, never mind. She's fine. She sleeps fine. She goes about her day fine. But go ahead, look for positive stories. There's only a couple channels maybe that try to spread the positivity. The Lovely Grind. His name's I think Michael Prevey. The guy says ignore the horror stories. He's right. The guy is right. Stop. These people are becoming straight jerk offs. And tell me, why are the algorithms on Google and YouTube not allowing you guys to see positive stories? There's nope. Am I the only fucking one that comes upon this? Am I the only person that notices this trendedemic? Am I the only person? I feel like there's a lot of you out there that know that are even involved in these groups, but you're afraid to speak up. And at the same time, I can't really blame you because the fear mongering and the bullying is so terrible. I mean, I've commented, where I've said, about my alprazolam. I had withdrawals. Clonazepam, I didn't have withdrawals. Like I've said it, and you're a liar. Now, another thing I want to speak on. Sorry, actually, I'm not sorry. Why the fuck am I saying that? Another thing I want to speak on. People that are abusing benzos to get high. Okay, to get high. Not patients prescribed. Maybe they had a prescription. Maybe they did, and they bought extra benzos just to get high. I've been in rehab with these people before, okay? I've been in rehab. 30 milligrams of alprazolam, 20, 25, 30 milligrams, while also popping Klonopins all day for 15 years. They went into a detox center for 2 weeks. They were put on, a or an Ativan bridge or a Librium taper. And you guys know what I'm talking about that have been to rehabs that are recovering or recovered addicts. You guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. Come out after 2 weeks and I submitted. I don't want that anymore. I feel great. I feel better than I ever have. It happens. It's totally true. But why is it that the fucking benzo world is more fucked up than the symptoms that these people are suffering. The people in these groups are more fucked up. They're assholes. Like, I'm sorry, but you guys are scumbags. You're sitting there fucking, what's her name? Christy, the cardiologist, she just died. Um, Christy Huff, she passes away. She had breast cancer. She had breast cancer. My heart goes out to her family. And you know what I mean? She got through benzo withdrawal. She got through all that. She's been good. She's been practically 100% recovered. Had all these videos, these everything, the website, all this stuff about helping people. I go on Reddit today and I typed in her name, right? What do I see? People are legitimately saying, well, I know she had breast cancer, but she was tapering from her benzo while she had it. I'm like, and? And? What's your fucking point? I think there was foul play. I think she died from something more intense related to the benzos. I'm like, you guys are indirectly asking to die. I mean, from what I'm seeing, you're saying that inadvertently nobody survives. Yet all of you dickheads are out there. No, I'm sorry. Dickheads. Dickheads are out there saying nobody survives. Yet you're alive to fucking tell the tale. Oh, I was off 6 years, and once I watched this video or saw this comment, all of my acute symptoms are back. Shut the fuck up. Let these. There's people that write that they are okay. They had a decent taper, rapid, got off. They're not suffering anything. A lot of them aren't suffering anything, nothing. And they're like, luckily, I didn't have any of these symptoms. Who the fuck are you to sit there and say, just wait? You have not experienced protracted withdrawal, because I've been YouTube searching and Google MDing everything, and from what I came up with my anxious fucking mind, you're gonna suffer soon. And if you don't think so, you don't know what's coming to you. Y'all are fucking cringeworthy as fuck. It makes me want to honestly strangle some people. Like, I'm like, you're annoying. Like, these Facebook groups that are supposed to be support groups should be banned, cut off, done, no more. I don't give a fuck. Benzo buddies, and these doctors out there on YouTube, I'm not sorry to say this at all. You guys are dickheads too. You want to know why? Not all of you, but literally, probably 90% of you guys are taking people's stories that are severe and only interviewing them. There's people in your comments down below saying, well, I had a great taper. I didn't have that many issues, right? Obviously, people are bashing them. Yeah, right. You liar, this, that. You're going to experience protracted with all this shit. Why aren't they picked out of the basket to interview? Why can't they be interviewed? They don't get a chance to speak? Why is that? Why can't Google release the algorithms of positive stories, or YouTube? Why is that not? Go ahead, Google it, YouTube it. Go ahead. You might find in like a subreddit, like, or something. I mean, down the page until the point where you can't scroll anymore, where someone says, "Why is all the benzo hate going on?" or "I didn't have issues," or this or that. You might find it. You might. It's not even a guarantee at this point, but you will see benzo horror stories everywhere. In my opinion, I hate fucking conspiracy theorists. I can't stand them. They actually piss me off. I cringe thinking about them. This is the one conspiracy theory that I agree with. Population control in terms of fear mongering, making people feel like, well, they've been off their benzos for however long. They've been doing great. But 2020, right? 2020, reports in the medical field are put out that protracted withdrawals are a thing. 2020. So, coincidentally, am I right or am I wrong, guys? Coincidentally, that's when these support groups became asked backwards, and all of the things that I just told you, the bullying, all of that stuff started to happen. Is it coincidence or is it just me? All of this stuff started to happen around 2020, 2019, 2020, but all that stuff started to happen around that time. And coincidentally, protracted withdrawals are now solidified and they are concrete to the extent where you need to beware. Why is it that people that go to prison, jail, they're institutionalized for, or go to rehab detox for abusing benzos, come out on the other side and they're doing great? And they are being bullied on social media, YouTube, all this shit. They're being bullied. Like, I see it. I'll screenshot the shit out of it. Do you know you could ask your doctor right now, is it possible that I can be superbly anxious and stressed and have a seizure due to the stress and anxiety for either no reason or legit reasons, but not benzo related? Ask them. Ask your doctors. They'll t- they'll tell you, well, if medically, yes, that is true. You can. But these same dickheads are going to tell you, we don't trust those doctors. Yet you're on a YouTube, well, a doctor's YouTube channel or multiple, and you're commenting, you're the best doctor I've ever seen because you're basically telling me I'm fucked for the rest of my life. Thank you. Y'all are going fucking insane, dude. Like, you're going insane. How does nobody catch this shit? This is like the biggest I've never seen. And the opioid epidemic has has nothing on this. This is way worse. The fear mongering, the bullying, the narcissism. I've posted videos on YouTube or no Facebook groups of positive stories. Like the ones I could find when they were around. Articles, whatever, positive. People just left. They left. They were like, you clearly haven't been on a benzo. I'm like, listen, dickhead, I've been on multiple off the street prescription benzos, but for extended periods. And I know people that have been on them for 3 decades, abusing them with prescriptions, plus buying more. I've been in rehab with them. They got out the other side and they're doing they've got fitness channels, diet channels, but guess what? They don't mention benzos. Maybe one video. One video. You don't see it. You don't see it from them. But the algorithms are not going to show you any of this stuff, right? So it pisses me off. I'm sick of it. Just stop. Like, you guys are becoming bullies, dickheads, scumbags, assholes, all of the above and more. You're becoming jerk offs. You're supposed to be in a benzo support group, yet anybody that has a positive experience is not allowed. They are not allowed in these groups because there's multiple. at all. You're gonna get banned. I've gotten messaged from moderators for posting positive stories. Don't give people the wrong idea. I'm like, the wrong idea? What is the wrong idea? Are y'all looking for hope or are you looking to suffer forever? Like, you're going insane. Y'all look like sociopaths. You look like people that are just that belong in institutions, to be honest with you, or on benzos. You seem like you should be on them. You have diabetes, Lyme's disease, this, that, the third, the fourth, the fifth, all the way to the 10th, the 15th, the 18th power. All of these disorders and diseases, autoimmune, this, that, Wilson's disease, lupus, all of this, you were put on a benzo for only a small chunk of time. And yet you've had these symptoms since before you've been on a benzo. And coincidentally, it's the benzo's fault completely. My doctor needs to get fired. These doctors don't know what they're doing. This, that, and the third. I'm like, you go to these doctors telling them that you can't handle your fucking life because you're panicking, and they give you Ativan, clonazepam, alprazolam, and after, coincidentally, you join these groups. You're now going after those doctors for prescription. Some of y'all are lucky you got a fucking prescription because my recovering addicts that follow my channel, they'll speak down below. We were getting them off the street to calm our anxiety down so we could either get through the withdrawal from the opiates or or we were self-medicating because doctors won't give us these benzos because of dickheads like you that are out there. They're causing permanent brain damage. My GABA receptors are just permanently done. I'm like, you're emotionally responding to GABA, your GABA related permanent brain damage. Emotionally responding. You are having anxiety, which is channeled in different ways. Like I said, happiness and excitement, negativity and panic. It's the same part of the brain that fucking lights up. And you're telling people that have positive stories that they are bullshit artists, that they don't belong here, and they are getting banned from groups. Their comments are deleted. YouTube, Facebook, all this. They're all deleted. They're banned. They're black book. They're shadow block. All this shit. You realize, like, I'm cringing because you guys already know, and you'll see it. Go look in these fucking. I've been permanently brain damaged by benzos. My significant other committed suicide, and it's not even that. The title says my husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend was killed by benzodiazepines. When benzodiazepines were clearly not the fucking cause of this person. If they committed suicide and before they got on the benzos, they were already suicidal. They already had issues with addiction. They already went through this, that, and the third, the fourth, the fifth, all the way to the fucking 20th. Institutionalized, all that before touching a benzo. Why are the benzos to blame? Why is it the benzo's fault? You're not making fucking sense, and you're dickheads for it. I don't like you guys. Like, to be honest, the fear mongers out there, the ones that are doing all this shit, you can go to. I don't believe in hell. I don't believe in hell. I don't believe in heaven. I really don't. I just posted a video on spirituality last night. I don't believe in it the way a lot of people do, but if there was a heaven and a hell, I wish you guys would go to fucking hell and suffer for eternity because you don't belong here if you're going to sit there and bash people and people that are feeling better. that actually went through benzo withdrawal, that actually do have withdrawal symptoms, that actually do have issues, and that got off these medications, tapering, however long they did, and they got to the end of the fucking spectrum. They've been off for years or months, and they're doing great. To be told, just wait. Dude, if I could punch you in the fucking face, I would do it. I'd knock you the fuck out. To be honest, I would knock you out. I'd put you out cold and slip a fucking benzo in your mouth because you're a sick son of a bitch. That's sick. That is sick. I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies. I hate bullying. I used to defend victims of bullying when I was in school, elementary, high school. I was the person that stepped up for the bullies. I mean, for the victims of the bullies. I stepped up for them. I did. I stepped up for them and I defended them. And a lot of them are still my friends, right? I was a popular kid. I was. A lot of people loved me. A lot of people, even the assholes, loved me. But guess what? I would call those assholes out. Why are you bullying this person? Because they play RuneScape? Because they do this, they do that? I do. Why the fuck didn't you make fun of me? Because I got an attitude? Because I'm not afraid of you? Because I don't give a fuck? Because I will punch you in the fucking face if you keep doing this to this person? I've seen rape, molestation. I've saved people from this before. I've stepped in and did what I had to do. But there are people now that are literally on verge of committing suicide because they're in these groups, and these groups and the people in these groups are bullying them. And doctors, well, psychiatrists, their YouTube channels are just interviewing people that go through hell. Anybody that has any positive stories. You're not allowed. Google, YouTube, fucking the algorithms, they're not there. I hope you guys are becoming aware of this because this should be the next conspiracy or epidemic. This is it, dude. This is it. I'm sorry, but these people, like, they've got all these underlying diseases. They've been on all these medications. They narrow it down to the benzos. I've got It's okay. Don't worry. You're permanently brain damaged. You're going to be fucked forever. It's fine. I want to fucking punch these people in the fucking mouth. I really do. I want to break their fucking fingers so they can never type ever again. You are a bastard. You're an asshole. You're a bully for that. I don't, my viewers know I don't have a filter. That's my channel. I don't give a fuck. I might look crazy right now. I'm not. I'm actually very logical. I'm very sane. The evidence, the proof, like the show, the proof is out there. It's out there for you to see. And if you fall into those categories, if you're involved and see what I'm saying, if you see it, step up. Start talking, guys. You know what? I've decided today. I thought about it. I thought about it long and hard because, well, realistically, I really don't give a fuck what anybody has to say in terms of negativity and going against this. I don't give a fuck. Comment all you want. Say all the negative shit you want. I'll let it stay there. I'll let your comments stay right there. You look like assholes. I would rather you look like an asshole than delete your comment and block you. Because that's what they do in these groups. The people that come in there that say positive stuff, that are trying to shed light in that world, are blocked. They're shadow banned, all this shit. If you want to be a dickhead, post down below. Comment. Go ahead. I want my viewers that have been through drug addiction and people that were prescribed benzodiazepines that got through to the other side. They got through. They're okay. They've been doing fine. You guys rock. You're doing great. And I'm proud of you. Proud of all you, brothers and sisters. I'm proud of all of you. You're great. But Anybody that has to go against that, go ahead, comment, say something. I fucking dare you. Because on my channel, I really don't give a fuck. I don't care. I do not care. But the most ironic part about all this is, I care the fucking most. I am sympathetic to suicide. I understand these people. I get them. I get them so much. And I feel for them. But I don't buy the whole Benzo is the reason bullshit. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. I don't fucking buy it. Nope. Stop blaming benzos when you clearly said they've had suicide attempts prior. They've been institutionalized before they ever been on a benzo. They were using substances, drinking, doing this, that, the other. They took a benzo for not even that long, or they took it for an extended period, and then afterwards, when I hear shit like akathisia, windows, bind, and all this shit, I'm like, I can tell you're in these fucking groups because, first of all, you're not doctors, and second of all, you hate doctors, yet you're following doctors that interview people that go through hell only. And you're talking about, oh, like, oh, when I saw this video, I realized I have had akathisia and bind, and I'm permanently brain damaged, and it's okay. I'm fucked forever. You sound insane. You sound insane. There is a chance for you to turn that around. Now, that's the thing with me. I believe it. You can turn that around. But a lot of you, unfortunately, y'all don't want to. You want to suffer and you want others to suffer. And if they don't suffer from what you're suffering from, they're apparently bullshit artists. They're lying. They've never been on a benzo. Huh. You sound. What the fuck is wrong with this world? Y'all are just fucking worse than serial killers. You're mental destroyers. Like you're destroying mentalities of people that are living. They gotta live with this bullshit. You look like a complete penis. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. I don't have a filter. I don't care. I am very sensitive. I'm a sensitive person. I am very sensitive. But as for you assholes that are doing this shit, just stop. And as for you doctors interviewing only people that have negative stories or even people that genuinely went through withdrawal, you know what I'm saying? I believe a lot of these people, they really did go through it, but why are you only interviewing them? Why are they the only ones that have a chance to speak out? When there's like 500K comments down below, and there's a lot of people that say, well, I was fine. I did okay. I had some issues. I had withdrawal symptoms. I got out fine. Or I'm doing better. They're shut down. You're fishing for likes, subscribe. You're falling into that category of scumbag that I just told you about. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry in the slightest. Anybody on the spectrum of what I just said, you're a piece of shit. Sorry. You are a piece of shit. And if you can't fucking come to terms with that, suffer forever. You really want to do it? Be my guest. Go ahead, suffer. Ain't nobody stopping you. Clearly, you can join your other fellow demons that want to spread the hate. Go ahead, do it. Be my guest. But people on my channel, I'm sorry, y'all, the positive people that want to spread light, you're welcomed here. And the assholes, comment down you all you want. My people will tear you up like piranhas. I don't give a fuck. I'll tear you up like a fucking piranha. I don't care. I do not care because I've seen what you've done to other people. These aren't support groups. They're bullying. They're all about bullying, indirect bullying. And that's it. So, what I want to do from now on is anybody that wants to get an interview, comment down below. Anybody that's had a positive experience tapering off of, in this case, benzodiazepines. You can throw in SSRIs or antipsychotics, which I'm more against. I mean, they do help certain people, but I've seen a lot of brain damage with those more than benzos, in my personal opinion. But people that have came off benzos successfully, please comment below. I want to hear your stories. I want you guys to put yourselves out there. I want the fucking world to hear it because they need to, not because I want them to. They need to hear it. They have to, or else what's gonna change? Nothing. This loop will go on forever and ever until I don't know how it will end. I don't know, man. And women, just comment down below. Tell me if you've had a positive story. Say, I want to be interviewed. I would love to hear what you have to say. I want to give you a chance to speak. I don't have a filter, but I will be just as sensitive and open as these dickheads out there and these doctors that want to hear your torture stories. Oh, I'm so happy you're still being tortured alive. That's amazing. It makes me believe that everything I'm feeling is the benzo. All these dickheads, I would rather shut them up than keep it going. This needs to be put out there. I'm sorry. I don't like conspiracy theorists. I can't stand conspiracy theories, but this has to stop. In one way or another, this has to stop now. And I want to interview these people. I want you guys to speak up. Don't be afraid. On my channel, I'll step in. I'll defend you. I'll back you up. You don't want to hear what I have to fucking say, but you're going to hear it. But when I interview you, say everything. Tell me even if you had hardcore symptoms, say everything. Everything. I want to hear it all. If you got better, I want to hear your stories. I don't want to hear the bullies. So, sorry for my rant. I'm not sorry at all. This whole benzo holocaust has to stop because, like I said, you can stress yourself, have anxiety to the point where you have a seizure, considerably a non-epileptic seizure, but you can seize. You can have heart attacks, obviously, strokes, you guys noticed, from pure stress, never touching a benzo. So, with that said, I want to hear success stories. And also look at the lovely grind. That guy's profile, he really, man, that man is a legend. I'm proud of him. Michael Prevey, he's a great guy. I'll post his channel in the description, but comment down below because I'm ready to start interviewing people and recovering addicts. Even if you're on opiates and you came off benzos too, I want to hear your stories too. I don't just want to hear patient stories. I want to hear everybody's stories that have been successfully tapered or cold turkeyed off benzos. I want to hear it. Your voices need to be heard. So I love you guys. You know that. Pardon my language, but I care about you guys a lot. Y'all know I don't have a fucking filter. Call me a sick son of a bitch. Maybe that's my whole freaking YouTube profile. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But I give the most fucks. Please comment below. And no, I won't curse this much in the interviews. I just want you guys to know I'm here for you, alright? So, if you want to be interviewed, comment below. I'll start writing it down. And I'll start doing this in an orderly fashion. Because your voices need to be heard now. Like right now. Like tomorrow. They need to be heard. So, comment below if you want to be interviewed. You guys are great. Keep healing. Don't get involved with these freaking support groups. I'm against them all. I don't give a fuck. Stop. Leave the groups if you're in them. Leave. Abandon the moderators. They want popularity. They're all narcissists. The doctors interviewing people about negative stories. That's all they want is to hear it. And I explained it in the video. People are fucking insane. Thank you for explaining my torture. I am so excited to be tortured for the rest of my life. That's inadvertently what these people are saying. So, and if you haven't suffered the way I did, you're a liar. Fucking crazy motherfuckers. Just comment below. I want to hear your stories. If you want to be interviewed, please say it down below. Even just say me. I could just hear me. Just say me, me, me. I'll listen to you. You have a voice here on this channel. My channel ain't that fucking fancy, dude. I don't got no fancy openings. That's not the point. I'm not a narcissist. I don't give a shit. But I want your voices to be heard. And I will spread that shit like herpes the same way all of these people are spreading the negativity. So comment below, guys. All right? Good night.